It's a Supernova event tonight. It's that inflection point where it goes as planned or it all blows up. After losing 3 of 4, we find out if Omaha has a pulse against Dallas. Grab your popcorn and settle in for a Sunday matinee in Omaha. We are Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for sports. And this afternoon, we're at the CHI Health Center in Omaha for Major League Volleyball. The Dallas Pulse on the road in an important game for the Supernovas for the postseason. It's Dallas and Omaha in the MLV. And hello again, everyone, and welcome inside the CHI Health Center along with Kathy Wieskamp. I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us as we get set for MLV volleyball. A very important one tonight for the Supernovas. 5 matches left in the season, including tonight. Postseason on the line.
It's critical right now, and it's about finding ways to win. And I think that's the push and that's the focus, and that's what this team is looking to do.
Dallas brings a star in here tonight, and that is Mimi Collier in her first year in the MLV.
Rookie season, she leads the league in total kills and also her hitting efficiency. She's hitting 4.43 kills per set, just incredible. This is definitely an outside dominated Pulse team. She leads that force.
Getting a start on the outside for Omaha tonight, Sarah Parsons.
Sarah Parsons, you talked about the rookie here, we've got the veteran, and Sarah has done a phenomenal job really leading this team, being strong on the outside, providing that leadership, and again, finding ways to win. That's why she's going to be out on that court and really leading this team today.
Supernovas have been on a bit of a skid. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Can they find their groove tonight in Omaha against the Pulse? The Supernovas in Dallas coming up in the MLV.
This is major. Women's volleyball isn't the next thing, it's the real thing. This is where the game gets real.
Dallas, a city pulsing with electricity, alive with vibrant nightlife, bold art, and flavors from every corner of the world. And now, home to the unstoppable force of women's Major League Volleyball. Inspired by the heartbeat of the city and the tempo of the game, Dallas welcomes its newest powerhouse to the stage, the Dallas Pulse.
Every match is a new opportunity. Every win brings you one step closer to becoming a champion. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars take the court to compete for greatness. Keep watching.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
From your favorite athletes to your favorite music, listen to everything you love and so much more with the free iHeartRadio app. From live play-by-play to your favorite game day anthems and the biggest sports podcasts in the world, the iHeartRadio app lets you take it all with you and stay connected to your favorite team wherever you go. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Look at the starting lineups first for the Dallas Pulse. Natalia Valentin Anderson back in Omaha. She was a Supernova now Leading the offense for the second place Dallas Pulse. We told you about Mimi Collier, the best in the league this year in just her rookie season, and Kylie Murray, the libero, out of Ohio State for the Pulse. A little switch up in the Supernovas lineup. Sydney Hilly back in there at center, but Parsons and Cooper getting the start at outside. That means that Brooke Nunaviller is not getting a start tonight. Layla Blackwell also getting a start in the middle for the Supernovas. Blackwell had an outstanding last match on Friday night, 10 kills, a career high. She had 4 all season coming into that match. Really played well.
Incredible. I mean, that's what you want. Somebody, you've got depth on your team, you have confidence, and she came out there and did a fantastic job and has earned her this start, but really kept that energy up and was very successful in the middle.
Good crowd expected here tonight in Omaha, 10 to 11,000 strong on a Sunday afternoon. Important game for the Supernovas especially. They are 11-12, currently sit in 4th place in the MLV standings. The top 4 will make it to Dallas for the postseason, and it's not a small chunk of change that's on the line for the eventual champion. That's why it's so important to these players to have an opportunity to be there. There's never been a #1 seed win the MLV or the PVL before that. So anyone can win it once you get there, but you have to get there to win it.
And right now, kind of that parity in the middle is really strong, and teams need to be playing their very best at this point. And like you said, give themselves a chance by getting into that championship.
Tool the block, Emily Londot with her first kill for the Supernovas.
Londot's play this whole season has been so consistent from that right side, and having that strong attacker on the right side really puts pressure on the block.
Reagan Cooper back in the lineup after battling an illness on Friday night, in which she did not play the entire match. Outside Parsons with the tip, gets sent right back over, just off the fingertips.
I believe it was Horde got her fingertips on there.
Horde now back to serve. Caitlin Horde, formerly at Penn State and at Nebraska. Run the middle, Liao not down. The tip by Sofia Maldonado Diaz, kept alive by the Supernovas. Free ball opportunity for the Pulse. Both teams a bit out of sorts early, certainly out of system. Also seem like they're out of sorts. Maldonado Diaz not down. Parsons pushes it over again. And what was intended to be a free ball ends up being a kill for Sarah Parsons.
And that goes to her experience. She just knows it wasn't a good ball. I mean, she did something positive with it. She knew where the defense was located, finding open areas on the court. Like you said, could have given an easy free ball, but she found a way to get a termination.
Thomas Robson, you see him, the head coach of the Supernovas. Interim head coach, replacing previous head coach, Lucas LeBay.
Collier there, you saw coming and swinging in the middle. She's just, you're going to see her on the outside. They cross her, bring her around in the middle. You're going to see her get a lot of swings in this match.
Mentioned off the top, she's the top kill getter in the league this year in the MLV. As that swing by Maldonado Diaz is long. Just to give you some perspective, the Supernovas' leading kill getter is not in the starting lineup tonight. That would be Brooke Nunaviller. 100 more kills is what Collier has than Nunaviller on the year.
The Pulse really works their outsides. They get a lot of balls because they can deliver. You know, that's the key part of that too. But
Carson.
Yes, those numbers are crazy.
Carson Bacon on the slide into the net. Point for the Novas. Emily Londot back to serve. Coaching staff really didn't think she'd be as impactful this year as she has been. Wasn't in the starting lineup to begin the season, sitting behind Merritt Beeson, but she's earned the starting nod for a better part of, well, really almost all the season outside of the first 4 games.
Right, most of the season, and coaches said her IQ is so high, and she's just learned to expand her toolbox, which has earned her that spot in there. But also watch her; she's a good defensive player. She reads well and makes some great defensive plays too.
Off the block and a kill for Mimi Collier. There's duck-on-duck damage right there.
Collier really working that outside hand of the blockers. There's a little space there. She recognizes that, catches Hilly's hand.
Sarah Parsons, good dig in the back row. And Collier again, and that is in. Collier played 3 years at Oregon and then transferred for her senior year to Wisconsin. She was outstanding both at Wisconsin and the Badgers. 3-0 run. Sorry, both at Wisconsin and Oregon.
The Ducks. What a shot. Good defensive up.
Hilly pushes out to Parsons into the block. Bacon was there to get a piece of it and another piece, but that one goes off of Anderson and out. Point for the Novas.
Parsons, she just does such a tremendous job getting off in transition. Block, she's off, she's ready for that second swing. Good tempo ball, tools it.
Good diving up there. Ogilvy kept it alive. Ogilvy tried again, but off the tape came up short.
Looked like her weight was back a little bit, couldn't make that play moving forward as it hit the tape.
Kill there by Maldonado Diaz. Played both at Louisville for Danny Busboom Kelly and at Arizona. She's out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
Last time they played Omaha, she had 30 kills. So definitely on their radar.
Layla Blackwell on the slide. That was impressive.
Here you get to see Blackwell come behind. Just great elevation, reads the block, slices it down the line for a big kill.
Blackwell getting the start tonight. Overpass. Oh, what a block by Anderson. Valentine Anderson on the block of Cooper.
Kind of a mismatch there, but it doesn't matter if you get your hands in the right place. She takes it low and she seals the net. Right back quick. Those are fun, especially when you're the undersized player.
And a setter. There's Cooper with the kill. Reagan Cooper. Rising star 2 years ago. Played for the Columbus Fury. Now in her second year with the Supernovas.
She's been doing some training with the U.S. program as well, trying to grow and learn more, become more consistent.
The run in the middle, Caitlin Horde with the kill.
Serving for 15, Mimi Collier.
Collier now back to serve. Out of the back row, Parsons. Murr tried to keep it alive, does. Chased down by Murr again, but into the scoreboard. And Kylie Murr crumbles to the floor. All that hustle.
Yes, I did all of that. And she had to really put some pace behind it to get it across. But that scoreboard just impeded the flight of the ball. I love this by Anderson. Valentine Anderson going to the corner.
And then Murr on that second, or the third
to the opposite corner, you know, trying to get it.
Banged it into the scoreboard well above the arena. Murr's been one of the best in the Big Ten for a long time. She was at Ohio State for 4 consecutive years. Kind of got caught up in that last year when they had recruits coming in the COVID year.
Right.
And all of that talent went somewhere else for their senior year. Murr ended up going to Penn State. So played her final year of collegiate volleyball at Penn State, but still holds the all-time digs record at Ohio State. Speaking of the Big Ten, here's Horde. Really chases it down, goes behind to Londot. Londot again. Bumps up by Collier. Free ball here. Valentine Anderson pushes out. Maldonado Diaz with the kill off the block.
Block did what they wanted to, slowed it down, popped it up, but neither of them could find it as it came off their hands. Came just short. Maldonado Diaz is just tough up in the net too. She really works hard against that big block, finds a way.
Point for the Pulse. Scramble into net.
Timeout on the floor.
4-point lead for Dallas, their largest lead here in set number 1. And the Supernovas, Thomas Robson will take a timeout. 3-0 run right now for the Pulse to take that 12-8 lead. Well, first year for the Pulse in the league, and they have shown they do have a pulse. 16-6 is the record.
Definitely a strong heartbeat going in Dallas. They really, they just are coming off a loss after an 8-game winning streak as well. So been consistently solid.
Of course, the Indy Ignite, with that win that they had on Friday night, they have advanced already to the postseason. They're the only team thus far to lock up and guarantee a bid into the postseason. They lead the league. Parsons with a kill.
Doesn't always require power. It's just, again, knowledge and looking at the open spaces on the court. She's got a big block in front of her. Valentine Anderson deep down the line. Just a nice controlled shot. Gets you the kill.
Liao now to serve. Liao played collegiately at Miami. Overpass. 2 kills for Blackwell. So Layla's really come alive here in these last few matches.
She just works hard. She's a player that's ready. She's quick with her feet. This ball comes right up to her, takes advantage of it. That's always fun as a blocker up there when you get that pass tight. Take care of business.
Liao with the service error. Back to a 3-point advantage.
Serving number 9, Kaylee Cox.
There's Kaylee Cox now to serve. He goes behind to Londot. Londot dumps it right in the campfire, and the Pulse can't get to it.
We're seeing some tips that are really falling to the floor. The defense of the Pulse is back for that big swing. And the scouting report has some locations that are pretty open, and players are finding them.
Double sub here as Mosier comes in along with Beeson. Mosier in to serve. Off the block. Point for Dallas.
One-on-one matchup there. Again, decisions sometimes have to be made when you've got big attackers. Blackwell got her hands on it, slowed it down. Just not in a space somebody could step in and make that next play. That's what they're hoping. Just slow it down, give your defense a chance to make a second touch.
Mosier ran the quick, needed a little higher. Off the top of the block, Supernova's going to chase it down. Mosier gets to it. Parsons gives Dallas a free ball. Valentine Anderson on the slide to Bacon, and Bacon delivers.
A great decision there by Valentine Anderson. You're thinking that ball's going to the outside. You got Collier on the outside. Bacon is there, and she's right on her shoulder. Good decision.
Maldonado Diaz now. Collier off the block, and another kill for Mimi Collier.
Collier did a great job there. She was pulled across trying to help on a tip and works hard to get back outside. So she does a good job in transition, working hard.
Pulse with the early lead, largest lead of the game, 16-11. Dallas on top. First year in the league for the Pulse, so these two teams have only played twice. This is the third matchup, and at least in this series, it's been good to be on the road. The away team has won both of the previous two. Supernovas swept Dallas in Dallas. And the last time out, the Pulse won here in Omaha 3-2. Out of the timeout, into the bottom of the net.
We call that an effective timeout. A coach gets a point for that, for sure.
Out of the back row. Maldonado Diaz with the touch and point for the Pulse.
Here you get a chance to look again. She has a lot of angle. You see also how Bacon is pulling the block around on the slide. That leaves a one-on-one matchup and a lot of court from that back row to swing in.
Into the net. Yeah, that's a couple of service errors back-to-back for the Pulse.
Yeah, back-to-back. That's tough.
So back to serve now for the Supernovas, to Brock. Mistimed. Horde. Not sure if that was intended for Collier or Horde.
Right. They run such a low, fast tempo out to Collier. Just kind of a communication piece there, and we'll sort through that.
I bet Valentine Anderson will go right back to Horde here. What do you think? Nope, other way. Whistle blew before it landed. She was in front of that 10-foot line.
And if you'll notice, she earlier was swinging from the middle. There you saw her swinging from the right back position. So got to really track her. She's a weapon in the back row, but you got to know where she's coming from too. Not lose her.
Collier again.
She's just so consistent. Give her the ball, let her do her work.
I believe this went around the block?
Yeah,
outside.
I think outside. Yep. They're giving her some space, some line there. Also the set, sometimes they're pulling her inside a little bit, sometimes pushing her to the pin. Blocker's got to really stay focused.
And a kill for Collier again. Collier racking him up.
And that's why she's leading the league. She just has that ability to get kills.
6 kills already for Mimi Collier in set number 1. She's averaging 4.43 kills per set, so already above her average. Rolled over, knocked down by Cox. It's time to Beeson. Beeson, a little swipe by Beeson right around the block and gets the kill.
Great shot there, kind of that 2-zone to the 2-zone of the other side. She's off the net, but gets strong hands. Puts a lot of pace on the ball as she sends it over.
Omaha back within 3. And Sydney Hilly back to serve. Cox from that left side. Kaylee Cox. She averaged better than 2 kills per set.
She's got some space here too. She's going up and she had a hole in the block, beating the block.
Another timeout taken by Thomas Robson of the Supernovas. Lost in 4 to Grand Rapids Rise on Friday. Disappointing loss, although they weren't completely healthy. Several players were playing with a sickness and others were out with an illness.
Yeah, coming off, so not their full capacity. The match they really wanted to take, as we're talking about, getting to that championship top 4. And tonight, hitting efficiency, look at Dallas Pulse, 484. So, I mean, just shy of 500. So those numbers are crazy.
Have to find a way to slow that offense, primarily Mimi Collier.
Yeah,
you see right there.
And right, the anchor of it is Mimi Collier. She's in the back row, but don't think for a minute she's not still part of that offense.
What do you think? What do you think Mimi's hitting right now? Mimi Collier, she has 7 kills. What do you think her hitting percentage is?
I bet she's 700s.
875. 875 right now.
Oh, wow.
And there is Collier.
That's just incredible.
She was the, without a question, get out of the portal in her senior year.
Absolutely.
Matt Ulmer decided to move on from Oregon, and Collier decided 1 year left, she would go to a program that really needed an outside, and that was Kelly Sheffield's Badgers. And when she had a great year for the Badgers, they just had some other health issues with the setter that kind of slowed their roll. But Brooke Nuneviller into the match now. Appreciative applause from the home crowd as that's pushed right off the block. And Cox, again, just pushes it off the hands of Parsons.
Substitution into the match for 42, Parsons, Bacon, serving is Horde.
Caitlin Horde now serving for the Pulse. 22-17, commanding 5-point lead late in set 1. Just long by Horde. So Leon now back to serve. Coming into the front row is Layla Blackwell. Strong front row here for the Supernovas. Valentina Anderson leaves it for Maldonado Diaz, who just sends it long.
She recognized the big block up front, tried to go high hands, just missed the fingers and sent it sailing.
Those need Leah to go on a run from the service line here.
Yeah, that'd be real positive.
Maldonado Diaz.
Straight up there by Nuneviller.
Back row, Collier into the block. Londock.
Great up there. That was led by that defensive play. Nuneviller popping it up. But also Londock making the adjustment, coming in, pinching in, and helping in the middle.
Shannon Winsner has seen enough. She calls the timeout, the first for the Pulse here in set number 1. Another look at it. Yeah, great block by Londock.
And a rare stop against Collier.
Yeah.
Again, bringing a lot of energy. Blocks really send, again, that extra energy, gets everybody fired up, and especially with a high-powered offense like this, that's just a key stop.
Crowd trying to get the Novas back into this one. 22-20 here in set number 1. Pulse have dominated it offensively here in the first, hitting above 400. That's dominating the look right there. Out of a timeout, make a good serve, Liao. And she does, puts it right on that right hip against the sideline, tough serve. But no doubters there from Cox. How about that, just right around the block, no problem at all.
Well, and she passed ball, comes right up and is ready, drives it in. Valentina Anderson also feeds her right up, keeps the move. Sometimes when you pass, it does put pressure on you, but also sometimes it adds, because you accelerate in. You're really then driving hard to that ball and get a good swing and actually good look what's in front of you. Payne coming in, it looks like, for the Pulse.
Kelsey Payne to serve out of Austin, Texas. Played collegiate at KU. Londock tried to go deep corner. Collier was there. Maldonado Diaz with the roll shot and got the kill. Smart shot right over that big block on the right side for the Supernovas.
Great adjustment. She tried to go high hands last time. This time she takes it off and just controls it over the block in front of the defenders.
Set point of the first.
Well, on top of that ball. That went literally straight down. Watch this again. Look at that seal. You saw that hand right on top of the ball, sending it very quickly straight down. Beautiful.
Set point number 2 for the Pulse. Maldonado Diaz with a tip. Blackwell tried to pull it out of the net, but in so doing, hit the bottom of the net.
Net violation.
So the Dallas Pulse takes set 1 over the Supernovas. Convincingly, 25-21. Pulse on top, 1-0.
Dallas, a city pulsing with electricity, alive with vibrant nightlife, bold art, and flavors from every corner of the world. And now, home to the unstoppable force of women's Major League Volleyball. Inspired by the heartbeat of the city and the tempo of the game, Dallas welcomes its newest powerhouse to the stage, the Dallas Pulse.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Every match is a new opportunity. Every win brings you one step closer to becoming a champion. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars take the court to compete for greatness. Keep watching. It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball, trusted by generations, built for champions.
This is major. Women's volleyball isn't the next thing, it's the real thing.
This is where the game gets real.
Well, the All-Star event this year was star-studded. 5 of the players on the floor tonight were in that All-Star game. You see, all very effective as well. 5 kills for Nunaviller, Collier, Maldonado Diaz. Londot had a total of 6 points and 5 kills.
Definitely contributors in an all-star game. And I think a fun thing for the players, too, to be a part of. Just to go out, no pressure, just to have fun out on the court.
You don't think there was pressure? You don't think they wanted to beat each other?
Well, yeah, but it's a different kind of pressure. It's just a different pressure.
There you go.
Talk about no pressure. Mimi Collier's out there playing very free. 7 kills, hitting .667. That's just outstanding numbers. Getting it all done. Diggs, service ace. She is definitely a complete player and a key factor on this Pulse squad.
So ready to go in set number 2. Supernovas lose the first, 25-21. Good up there by Ogilvie to Reed. And then the swing of the kill by Cooper. She's been rather quiet through one set. See if Cooper can get going for the Supernovas.
She has such a high contact point. She did a great job there getting up and over the block.
Tight to the net. And that's 4 touches. Point for the Novas.
Tough ball on the serve, really set that situation up. An out-of-system ball, but the Supernovas block was up there and ready as they tried to send it over quick.
Supernovas have not been a great blocking team this year. They're 8th in the league coming into tonight. So what blocking they do get is always a bonus. It's really tough to block Mimi Collier, as Mimi has proven all night tonight.
Well, and I said the 8th team in blocking going up against the #1 team in attacking. So a matchup, Collier continues, just finds ways. She's just able to get it through.
Big block for Caitlin Horde.
Horde was right there and up solid.
That's her
Big
specialty.
look, yep.
Always one of the best blockers around, Caitlin Horde. She's an All-American and the NCAA blocks leader one year.
Well, she's so physical. I mean, her arms are so strong as she goes up.
Cooper's swing is wide. Had a good look there, but just missed. And that was really the biggest deficit, if you will, for the Supernovas on Friday night, is so many unforced errors. They had 15 swings where it was not touched by a block. They just had hitting errors.
Yeah.
Long, out, into a net.
Yeah, I mean, the offensive production was very, very low, but unfortunately it was by themselves, self-induced with errors.
Yep. And then when they weren't committing errors, they were just hitting right into the dig.
Yep.
I mean, the Grand Rapids Rise had a team record 104 digs, and it came in a 4-set match.
Well, and you talk about hitting to spaces, not faces.
Yeah.
You know, going in those places and making players move at least to make the play.
Well, here's a block for the Novas. Sarah Parsons.
She's an outstanding blocker. She's going up against a big right side. I think what she's really good at, that reading it, and she sets up for her middle, but her outside hand, she's really strong and solid and pushes hard with that outside hand.
Maldonado Diaz not down. Parsons from beyond the 10-foot line. Good dig by Murr. Collier pounds it into the block.
Kept alive.
Free ball opportunity here for Omaha. Londot into the block. Londot again. That time goes inside the block and got the kill.
Londot called that ball right after it came back over, and they moved her inside a little bit. The set that up also to give her a little bit more space. Great adjustments by both set and attack.
And Horde just a touch late getting there that gave Londot that space. Speaking of that, there is Maldonado Diaz with right down the line. Plenty of space there for Sophia. She leads the MLV in kills per set. So while Collier is the leader in total kills, she has the most kills per set in the league.
Londot's really heating up here, making good decisions. That's a change up. 2 defenders coming from a long distance trying to make that play.
Lee out of serve. Perfectly timed there for Blackwell. Really aggressive swing by Maldonado Diaz, not down. Parsons just pushes it over. Murr takes the second touch to Maldonado Diaz into the block and out. Good swipe there by Maldonado Diaz.
That's really the only shot she had. She executed it perfectly. Big blockers. The ball is set a little bit outside, so she takes that ball, finds the hands and tools.
Wow, what a great up by Murr. Perfect read.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Londot, thumb up, put that spin on the ball, taking it sharp angle across, tempo off, slowed it down, so she had great control.
And now back to serve.
Not what she was hoping for, frustrated with herself on that service error.
Serving number 2, Sofia Maldonado Diaz.
Maldonado Diaz now back to serve for the Pulse. Tough serve, got it on the hands of Ogilvy. Parsons cleans it up. Might have been a bit out of system, but Parsons with the kill.
That's what experience, comes and pays off. She's got a ball that is a tough ball coming from over her head, from deep in the corner. She's still able to get a good swing on the ball, find a space.
Great decision to tip. Looked like she was going to fire away at the last minute. Maldonado Diaz right into the donut with the kill.
Survey number 42.
Two off blockers. Trying to make that play, couldn't quite get there.
Carson Bacon now to serve.
Great job by Hilly there.
Wow.
Physicality going up hard after that ball.
Great play by Hilly.
Number 26, Layla Blackwell.
Wow.
Swing 4-4 by Collier.
And she's got big blockers in front of her, but she's just able to take the slice, hard angle, read that.
Substitution into the match.
Just keeps
number 8,
totaling up the kills.
Is Natalia Valentin Anderson.
Into the block. Payne. Wow, how about that?
She just came in and made an immediate impact with a huge block against Cooper.
28 blocks on the year for Kelsey Payne. Valentin Anderson to serve. And Hort got it done that time with a block, and then goes off of the Nova into the antenna. Pulse have taken a lead now at 10-9, their first lead here in set number 2. Cooper from off the net. Collier again. They just cannot stop Mimi Collier.
Nope, there isn't an answer for her right now on the Supernova side.
4-0 run right now for Dallas. On the serve of Natalia Valentin Anderson. There's a point for the Supernovas. Ends the 4-0 run. Reagan Cooper.
Much needed side out there. Stop the run and generating some offense.
Payne into the block. Right back to Payne again. Tried deep corner, did not have a touch.
Yes, up official.
There was a touch. Fired the high hands and got it.
Just got to touch a little bit. Up official called it immediately. Big swing there by Londot.
Point Supernovas. Serving number 8, Reagan Cooper.
Great pass in system.
Parsons again, not down.
Ford just has her hands on balls.
Wow.
Oh, that was
that front line just pin to pin by Horde.
And great job there also. Good setup by Maldonado Diaz. Horde working hard to close, but the setup was key on that one.
Supernovas kind of hanging around here in set number 2, but it still feels like the Pulse are just dominating the pace of play and really doing what they want to do, which is get into their outsides and have them terminate. Just like that, with the touch and another kill.
High hand shot. That's just tough to stop. That's why it's such a great shot. Use those fingertips and it's going long and hard. Defense can't track that down. Great push.
Parsons and a terrific set from Hilly.
Hilly took a tough ball and made a great set. Love the finish there by Parsons also, being ready for that quick low flat tempo to the outside.
Go!
Good reaction. Parsons close. Payne down the line and another kill.
Point Pulse, killed by Kelsey.
Just so many offensive weapons here on this Pulse squad. Payne doing a great job. Kate's come in, made an immediate impact blocking. Here's a great down the line shot. She came in hard, but saw that high hand. She kept that hand high, rotated it down line.
Payne to serve now, all-time kills record holder for the Jayhawks. Londot, good up by Murr. Oh, what a set out to the pin by Valentin Anderson. Maldonado Diaz cleans it up, and Dallas in control once again here in set number 2. They lead at 16-12 on top of the Novas.
Next match for your chance to win your own play of the game. Visit OmahaSteaks.com/Supernovas or visit any Omaha Steaks store location today.
Novas fans not defeated yet, although they trail in set number 2 by 4, 16-12. Pulse on top 1-0 here in this Sunday matinee between the Dallas Pulse and the Omaha Supernovas. Along with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney. Welcome in to Major League Volleyball. There's Layla Blackwell. Great set. Blackwell terminates.
Really, Supernovas trying to get some offense generated, mixing it up, utilizing the middle. They've been outside heavy. Londot had a little stretch there where she made a run.
Driving serve, but did not.
Drove it all the way to the stands.
Serving number 2, Sophia Maldonado-Diaz.
So now back to serve is Maldonado-Diaz. It's the 3rd service error on the Supernovas in the match. Parsons, good swing by Parsons. 2 for 2 in their last 2 swings for the Supernovas. Try to passing last couple of times has been better.
Yeah, that's key, and it just gives you options. We talked about including Blackwell, not just the outsides, but you got to have the pass to be able to do that.
Back row, bingo again. Sophia Maldonado-Diaz, who has 13 kills now. She leads everyone with 13.
She's just a workhorse out there. She's had several opportunities to swing at the ball, finding ways. These 2 outsides are just getting lots of opportunities and finding ways to get it done.
Maldonado-Diaz and Collier, 22 kills between the 2, both with just 1 hitting error. Between them, they're hitting over 500. Top of the block touch. Beeson. Good block touch there for the Pulse. Collier tried deep corner. Did not get a touch. That is wide, and it's the only second hitting error on Mimi Collier. So back in now to serve is Nora Sis-Tabarak. Tabarak played for collegiate volleyball right here in Omaha at Creighton. Was outstanding for the Jays. Block in the middle, there's Liao.
If you can get her going, she can be a definite threat in the middle. Nice job here reading, diving across, taking that angle.
Good up. Valentine Anderson kept that alive. And the block on the right side, it was still alive.
Yep.
Back row, Parsons cannot finish it. Back to Collier into the block. Beeson keeps it alive. Beeson now with a swing. Got it.
That was a Beeson experience. She did some great things in that rally. Blocks, made plays off the block, chased it down. And I love her aggressive swing here at the end in an out-of-system situation. She goes for it. Beeson Beast.
That was a couple of times she pulled it out of the net to keep it alive. Had a out-of-system swing and stayed aggressive to pull Omaha to within 1. Dallas leads it 1-0. They won the first 25-21 in front of a really good crowd here at the CHI Health Center in Omaha. 10,000 plus watching the Supernovas and trying to get them back to 500 on the year. They are 11-12 after the loss. And this is a Supernovas franchise that is in a very unfamiliar position. They finished in the top 2 in the league in the last 2 years. They had no problem, no doubt whether or not they were going to get into the postseason. And this year they're fighting for their playoff lives. They were champs back in 2024. Banner hung here at the CHI Health Center. Collier pounds it through the block and it drops on the Novas side.
Just that big swing and the block didn't seal. They were up vertical versus reaching across and sealing the net off. Here you get a chance to see those arms vertical, and you want them to reach across, take away that angle. And it actually takes away more space.
Push back to Beeson. There was no touch. It was long, and a point for the Pulse. Dallas the first to 20 here in set number 2. Trying to go up 2 sets to none. Natalia Valentin Anderson with the serve. Up. Yellow card. Missed what that was for. We'll try to get clarification.
Good.
Cooper had an open look, and again, another hitting error.
Just to say, another hitting error. It's just been a struggle.
Timeout on the floor.
And a timeout taken by Thomas Robson, and that was the yellow card the play before. Is he tried to take a timeout after they had already signaled ball in play for the serve. So
it's like a delay of game then, because he tried to do that. So that's what prompts the yellow card.
So he does get the timeout there at 21-17. Dallas 4 away, Omaha 4 down. As we look at the interim head coach, Thomas Robson, 2 stints with Viterbo in the NAIA. Been on the Novas coaching staff all 3 seasons of both the PVF and the MLV. Prior to that, he spent 1 season as an assistant under Kelly Sheffield in Wisconsin. And Madison for the Badgers, that was 2022. Look at the efficiency of the outsides.
Yeah, I mean, those numbers are just incredible. We knew going into the match they were an outside dominated team, but the Supernovas just haven't been able to slow them down at all.
Cooper finds the floor.
Much needed kill out of the timeout. Cooper's had a couple errors there, so also hopefully get her going.
Collier pounds it off the block. It goes wide, and Collier with another kill. She's in double digits in kills. In the middle, good diving up by Kylie Murr again. There's a good deep corner shot by Reagan Cooper.
2 in a row. Good series there through the front. Nunaviller coming in to serve, then in the back. But look at this, she's got such a high contact point. She can go over, she took a little bit off and controlled it into the space.
Nunaviller in now to play through the back row and serve. She's coming in 3 rotations for Cooper across the back.
A little low there. Great up.
Parsons just wide. Had that deep corner open, saw it, tried to pinpoint, and just wide.
But Collier doing a great job there again. That ball was too low by the time she got it. She knew what to do with it. Had 3 blockers up. That means those that 2 and that 4 zone are open. Just tipped it there.
Great set.
Middle transition. Middles have been effective when they have the opportunity to get involved in the offense.
Into the game now for the Supernovas, Allison Holder. Started at Morehead State, finished her career at Creighton. Ooh, what a swing from that left pin again by Maldonado Diaz.
She's so quick off the floor. She elevates, but then she also has this whip arm, and she whips it right through the hole.
That set pulled her a bit inside too, and the block had gone past her, so she had a clear path. Nice lane there.
And she's so quick, I mean, with her feet. She gets to the ball, you know, so if it was inside, no problem. She just makes that adjustment and can do that quickly before the blockers can still close it.
Kaylee Coxon now to serve. Set point here for the Pulse. Maldonado Diaz blocked. Big block by Layla Blackwell.
Blackwell ran that slide, had to work hard to get back into her base position. Did a tremendous job getting then in and then out to close that block. Look at that great penetration. Arms all the way over and across, sealed it up.
Well, the Supernovas are going to stay in this. They're going to have a run at the service line from Mosier. Maldonado Diaz off the top of the block, and that closes it out in set number 2. The Pulse are pounding Omaha through 2. They won sets 1 and 2, 25-21, and dominating in both sets.
When you were a little girl growing up in Austin, Texas, did you ever imagine one day I'm going to be in the Kansas Hall of Fame and playing on the Dallas Pulse during their first inaugural season, just hours away from your family?
I didn't even really know that volleyball was an option for me until like late into high school as I started getting recruited. Yeah. So, yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not to any of that, no.
Every match is a new opportunity. For us, this is everything. The hours no one sees, the pressure, the belief it takes to keep going. Every serve carries expectation. Every rally demands heart. Every win brings us one step closer to becoming champions. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars compete for greatness. This is our game, our league. Keep watching. It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball, trusted by generations, built for champions.
Jersey. Novas Nation, one more time for P-West Corporation. A proud sponsor of tonight's match, Kiewit designs and builds amazing construction projects in Nebraska and across North America. To do that well, it takes teamwork, grit, and a relentless commitment to excellence. The same attributes that make the Omaha Supernovas champions. We're honored to have our name on this team's home court. Let's go, Supernovas!
Back here in Omaha, taking a look at the numbers after 2 sets, and it has been clearly one-sided. The Pulse hitting 308 with 34 kills. To the Supernovas 169, Kathy.
Yeah, just there hasn't been an answer to stop the two outsides. They are definitely dominating offensively, and Supernovas having a little struggle getting their offense going.
Well, pleased to be joined now as we get ready for set number 3 by the general manager and co-owner. He's also a coach himself for a little bit, I think, just down the road. John Cook, good to have you with us, Coach.
Game or two.
I'm about ready to jump out there and start coaching right now.
I bet. What do you? So maybe give us your perspective here of sets 1 and 2.
Well, the Supernovas just can't put any pressure on them, and those two left sides are really good. I mean, they're just a lot of times they're against two blockers, but they're just abusing the block, and you just watching from the end zone down there. You just see them. They're going after the edges. They're going off the hands. They're both just really good and playing really well. I mean, Mimi's probably the MVP of the league, and I don't know, Diaz could be the rookie of the year or wherever. I mean, she's, especially against Supernova, she plays great. But I think their setter does a great job.
Yeah.
She's fun to watch.
Yep. Hey, I'm curious, the decision to make the change, with 5 or 6 matches left in the year. Walk me through what went into that decision to give Thomas Robinson the opportunity.
That wasn't just a thing that, was just like, let's wake up tomorrow and try to make a change. It was something that over time, we felt like everything was not going in the right direction, and people weren't happy, and there was, a lot of things they've gone through a couple of weeks of adversity with some things, with injuries and some other things, and so it just felt like, let's try this and see where it goes, and because we got a shot to make the playoffs, and that's the whole goal, is to get to the playoffs.
And still do, right? I mean, I think that's obviously what you're pushing for. What did you see in Robson that made you comfortable and confident that he was the right guy in this time?
Well, I was the one that, when I first got going here, one of my things I went to everybody and said, hey, we got to sign him to a 2-year deal because some college is going to take him. And if I was at Nebraska, I mean, that's, if I needed a coach, he would be one of the first people I called. Very impressed with him, and he's a really good up-and-coming coach. He knows the game, and players really like him. So we signed him to a 2-year contract, and so he's around. He'll be around year-round and be able to do other things off the court for the Supernova organization, and he just got married, so they can settle here. And so I think as this pro league is growing, it's becoming a year-round deal. You're going to have people working year-round and people that are consistent. And if you just look at the turnover in coaches so far, and it's not just Supernovas, it's kind of in the league because this is all new. And so we've hired a new coach for next year. He's on a 2-year contract, so we're trying to build some stability so we're not just jumping every couple months, somebody new or who's going to do this or waiting to the last minute to hire somebody. So that's been one of the things I felt was really, really important. Get some stability.
We want to hear more about that, and we will when we come back. More with John Cook from here in Omaha. Supernovas trailing 2-0 as we get ready for set number 3.
This is Major. Women's volleyball isn't the next thing, it's the real thing.
This is where the game gets real.
Dallas, a city pulsing with electricity, alive with vibrant nightlife, bold art, and flavors from every corner of the world. And now, home to the unstoppable force of women's Major League Volleyball. Inspired by the heartbeat of the city and the tempo of the game, Dallas welcomes its newest powerhouse to the stage, the Dallas Pulse.
Every match is a new opportunity. Every win brings you one step closer to becoming a champion. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars take the court to compete for greatness. Keep watching.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
From your favorite athletes to your favorite music, listen to everything you love and so much more with the free iHeartRadio app. From live play-by-play to your favorite game day anthems and the biggest sports podcasts in the world, the iHeartRadio app lets you take it all with you and stay connected to your favorite team wherever you go. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Indy has already made the postseason with their win on Friday. The Dallas Pulse clearly in a position to advance, and it really becomes San Diego, Omaha, Orlando, Atlanta probably. Who's going to make those last two postseason spots? Top four, obviously, advance to Dallas for the postseason, where anyone can win it once you get there. Back to the coaching decision. John, I know there were some other folks in your organization who have coaching experience who maybe could have stepped in and done this on an interim basis. I'm wondering if that guy ever thought about it.
No,
Have you been asked that once or twice?
Oh, yeah. No, I just, coaching's hard. And, no, I didn't. I mean, I would love to coach, but that would not be appropriate.
Yeah, I think a whole lot of people were wondering why.
Just slide him right in there.
Yeah, it should be easy. I'm curious. We've seen a lot of conversations about the two leagues, and somebody you coached under, Terry Pettit, tweeted that he thought that the two leagues should just merge. What's your perspective on the two leagues and the health of and the growth really of professional volleyball?
Well, Larry, first of all, we have two leagues going right now, and there's 6 more teams coming in next year. I think 3 in the League One and 3 in MLV. So you're going to have a whole nother influx of players coming in these teams. There's just no way it's sustainable. So the only thing that's going to happen, and I think what everybody's kind of betting on, is that there will be a merger at some point. And then we could probably have a really great pro league in this country where there's interest, you got the best players playing, and I think it could be really fun.
Another kill there on the outside from Maldonado Diaz. She has been tough to stop. 16 kills now for Maldonado Diaz. So you do think it's inevitable?
I think it has to be. I mean, I just think everybody's. If everybody had to bet right now, you got to bet that it's going to merge. Now the question is when.
Yeah.
But I mean, putting 2 teams in one city, that makes no sense. So these guys that are putting the money up must be thinking, okay, at some point there's going to be 1 team in those cities, 1 team in Omaha, 1 team in Minnesota. There's 2 going to be in LA, 2 in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. Yeah. There's 2 in Atlanta, and I know League One in Atlanta, they play in a 700-seat arena, and they can't even fill that. Yeah. And I know Atlanta MLV draws better, but it's not like they're filling the rafters.
Right. Well, if there's any city/state that can support 2 teams in pro volleyball, it's this city right here.
It would be this, but I think this place, you combine these 2, this place might be selling out.
Every night, yep.
And I think and I think that's one of the healthy things about Supernovas. If this does go, this is going to be one of the franchises everybody wants and wants to make sure it keeps going.
Sure.
Because, I mean, look at this crowd on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
Well, and throughout the season.
Yeah, I know. If you would have told me this when this all started, they were going to draw like that, I said, no way. I mean, I did say no way. And
well, I don't think you thought 92,003 was going to happen either.
Well, that's true. Yeah. But it's pretty impressive, and again, I spend a lot of time in Omaha now, and just going around Omaha and Lincoln, there's people will come up to me. Like I was in the hotel yesterday, and the lady has her Supernova jug. She wants to take a picture with that. My sister-in-law in Lincoln, their neighbors, when the Supernovas win, they light up. They have lighting the same colors as the Supernova, light up their house.
Oh, that's great.
So I mean, there's people that are. It's like Kansas City Chiefs. Like they love the Supernovas. They feel a part of it.
Well, and again, it's the first professional team in this state. You know, I mean, we really don't have other professional teams, and they love volleyball. We know that. We've seen that from the support over the years, and now they can come and see more.
Touch there. Maybe Collier with another kill. Collier now.
Mimi thought so, but the ref didn't.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is going to be a challenge.
It will be a challenge.
What do you got, Larry?
There was a touch.
You saw it?
Yep.
I think you're right.
So we'll take a look. John's going to stay with us through the first media timeout, so we'll get some color commentary. I know you haven't done much of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Got London's right hand.
London's fingers.
See that? At least two fingers.
This is great for the fans to watch this. I mean, this is a great shot right here. Look at London's late getting in there, and she's going to go to her right hand who's moving in and tool it. And, I mean, that's why she's going to be MVP of the league, I think. Yeah. Just, there's not many hitters that are doing that.
There is a block touch.
So there was a touch. Point goes to the Pulse.
Although I did see a couple of the Huskers yesterday doing that. I mean, they were looking really good on their back row attack.
Wow. Yeah, they set Adriano a few times on that D ball, which is something we haven't seen a lot of. Caitlin Hordes served a little.
She's ready to go.
Yep.
We won the challenge. Let's go.
Needs the whistle, the signal, and now she can go.
She's serving really tough.
Yeah.
When she played in Nebraska, I don't even remember being able to serve her over the net. I mean, we never had her serve, but she's got a good serve. That's another thing I think Dallas serves really tough. Just again, sitting on the end zone, just watching those serves. There's heat and they're moving. And I think that's been one of the Supernovas' challenges is they don't put a lot of service pressure on people.
We talked to Thomas before too, and he said too that's an area that's just we've been real vulnerable. We just cannot get consistently pressure with our serve.
Mosier chases that down. Over on the middle, Blackwell. Well, she's last two matches she's been terrific.
Just come in, she's doing a great job in quick transition, up and available. Here you get a chance to see it again. And then she's turning it off the edges of the block.
Yep.
She's reading it, seeing it.
London now to serve.
Layla's just a great teammate, great energizer. They call her the glue girl.
Yeah.
Keeps the glue of the team together.
How about Collier? When she went in the portal, everybody wanted Mimi Collier, right?
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, she named her price.
Yeah. Yep. Swiped it off the block. Good recycle there. Parsons' second swing by Mosier, not down. Right. Back row. Maldonado Diaz not down. That's a good up by Nunaviller.
That was a great rally.
Parsons with the kill.
Great work there on the Supernova side, staying organized and getting the swing. Actually, right here, you got the opportunity to see Bacon, I think, saved an under the net by pulling Murr out of it. Great finish.
Bacon pounds it into the block. Londot from the back row, not down. Nunaviller. And Maldonado Diaz again.
Just hitting the edges of the court.
Totally edges of the court. And you just like if you watch Supernovas right now, Brooke is just she's got a really small right front blocker and just hitting into the middle blocker.
Yep.
I mean let's
You've got to read what you got in front of you. Take advantage of any advantage you have.
Yeah. 17 kills for Maldonado Diaz.
She plays great against the Supernovas.
She had, I believe, 30 last time I wrote.
Yeah. Nutteviller into the block, but the block was there. Little fist pump from Valentine Anderson.
Really just takes her on that hard cross-court angle. Valentine Anderson.
She had a great reception here earlier tonight.
Yes, she did.
On the intro. Fans remember her as her days with the Supernovas.
You know, Larry, you talked about the playoffs. I mean, there's like 5 teams that are going to fill those next 2 spots.
Yeah.
And so you can't get 2 up or 2 down if you win or lose, because, you know, it's going to come. I think it's going to come down to tiebreakers.
And once you get to Frisco, John, anything can happen.
Right.
I mean, we've seen that the last 2 years. The top seed has not won it.
Yeah.
Either of the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think same thing in League One right now. Their playoffs are going on. I think Austin got to the finals. I'm not sure who else, but Austin was the last team in. They barely got in.
Yeah.
It's like a new season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good block touch there to keep it alive. Leads to the kill by Collier.
She goes over Mosier.
Yeah, it's an elite swing.
Yep.
I mean,
14 kills for Collier and a timeout on the floor. Collier with 14, Maldonado Diaz with 17, 31 kills between the 2 outsides for the Pulse.
I mean, that's just great execution. I mean, the only thing you can do is side out. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of the swings from the former Oregon Duck, former Wisconsin Badger, Mimi Collier.
Well, she cost us a regional. She played great her freshman year.
That's right.
I was glad to see the Huskers shut her down pretty good last year when she was at Wisconsin. But she's a heck of a player.
Just her toolbox. I mean, she reads so well. I think she sees in front of her, and then she can execute the physical shots.
Yeah, she's gotten stronger. You know, freshman year she was pretty strong for a freshman, but you can just tell now she's gotten stronger. She's jumping really good, and she's just got the look like, I'm going to crush you.
I want the ball.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Yeah. Well, and it's that mindset, that expectation.
Yep. Should be a great one for young players to study and watch.
Mosier now back to serve for the Supernovas. John, how are the horses?
Well, we got our big roping next week, raise money for UNL Rodeo here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and 3 of them are on their way right now in the trailer. So hope they're happy. But
driving up from Arizona?
No, they're coming from Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yeah. So this is a big week for this roping event.
Another kill, Maldonado Diaz. That is 18.
She's putting on a clinic. I don't even remember her when 2 years ago when we played Louisville. We crushed them in Louisville. I don't remember her. I think she played right side for them.
Yep.
She's so quick with her feet.
Yeah.
And her arm swing is so fast. We talked about it earlier. She can make adjustments.
Great pass. Put him in system, and Londot delivers. How about the pass, though, from Ogilvy?
I was just going to say, the key there is that ball handling, the pass. Put him in system, holds blocks.
Great side out there. I really think Elena's one of the top liberos. She'll be in the USA gym. She'll be pushing Lexi.
Just really, just really steady, right? Like, even keel, doesn't get too emotional.
Her demeanor.
Yeah.
And I would call her a stealth.
Yeah.
She's just smooth. She's just moving, and not one of those big energy explosive. She's down to business.
It was a great trade. Did you have a part of that?
Yes.
I'm sure you did.
What other responsibilities do you have as the general managers that are?
Well, I've been working on the roster for 2027. So we've signed about 9 players. We've got 5, 6 more to go. We've got to save room for the draft. And so that's been, and hiring a new coach. Great tip there by Sauce, they call her. Why do they call her Sauce? But
the sauce boss, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of the veteran experience. Probably a good role model for a lot of players.
Do the 3 new teams coming in next year automatically get top 3 picks?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And they've been able to work on signing players
ahead. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So they have some advantages, but they're still trying to get their staffs and coaches and all that hired.
Right.
So Minnesota's been really ahead of the game of the new teams. But you know what's great is look at her
Diaz again.
That's just a great hit.
Pounds it off the block.
I mean, Layla made a nice block move there, and she just
still wins.
Yeah.
That is now 19
It's a great
kills.
block move, but that's just high and hard in her hands, and
Yep.
I wonder what the Supernovas did to motivate her.
She's got something here that helps her thrive.
Great block touch there by Dallas. Collier out of the back row, not down. Londot again, and that time Londot delivers.
Saw that triple block by the Supernovas. Paid off, slowed the ball down, and gave them opportunity to run Londot in transition.
Now they just have to do that more often and more consistent. All right, let's see if we can get a 5-point run here.
Good serve.
Put him out of system. Left-handed, tipped over. And Sauce with the swing and a kill.
Ball set inside a little bit, pulled her in, gave her a little different place along the net. She delivers. You can see she's inside a little bit there. Moved her in, but also Londot, nice job popping that ball up defensively.
Start using the teleprompter in front of John. He's just going to jump in and take over.
He's going to grab my arm.
That's right.
I love the
love this thing.
Yeah.
The key is the quick clearance, because when you get on there sometimes, everybody's like, what? And the play has continued on.
Yeah, Kathy, I got yelled at that several times when I was left it on there.
The tip is down, and another kill. That is 20 now for Sofia Maldonado Diaz. Hey, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Always good to have you on a broadcast.
It's an honor and a privilege.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, Coach. Dallas in control here in set number 3. We'll be back in Omaha. Stay with us. Well, that last kill right before the break gave Sofia Maldonado Diaz 20 in the match, and that's been the difference. The Supernovas have not been able to slow down the outsides of the Dallas Pulse. And Maldonado Diaz and Mimi Collier have had their way. Look at that, 375.
I was just going to say, the hitting efficiency. It's not like she's had tons of swings to get there. She's finding ways every time she gets a chance.
Well, speaking of finding ways, the Novas are going to have to find a way here to get back into this in set number 3 and hope for the reverse sweep. And the ace gets it going.
It's a good start to that little run they need.
Parsons with the ace for the Novas. First ace of the match. Parsons still back to serve.
Putting pressure on Cox over there.
There's the kill by Nunaviller. First of the match.
Been fighting to get that one. She's been struggling a bit during the season, the latter part here, her efficiency. But she comes up with a big swing here, starting a little run.
The last 11 weeks haven't been great for Nunaviller. One of the reasons she did not get the start tonight, I'm sure. The start was given to Sarah Parsons right there, and also Reagan Cooper. Tough serve by Parsons. And did she get a touch? Nope.
Nope.
Point for the Supernovas. Good run here by Sarah Parsons from the service line, and that forces Shannon Windsor to take the timeout. Ooh, there was a touch. I wonder if there will be a challenge.
And just Sarah Parsons doing a great job serving, creating a little energy and momentum here.
Yeah. Well, no touch was called, so the Supernovas with the point, and can't challenge now. Too late.
Yep, I believe.
Missed opportunity there for the Pulse.
Yep. But this little run here, but for the Supernovas, been a positive thing. Sarah Parsons back at the service. Actually, Dallas had to make an adjustment in the lineup because the pressure was on Cox. She was struggling. They've shifted a little bit, pulled her out of serve receive out of the lineup, and brought in White, Kendall White. Familiar face.
There's the head coach of Shannon Windsor. She was a head coach for Canada Women's National Volleyball Team for 5 years. Also coached the Australian Women's National Team. Good block on the left side there for the Novas. Oh, what a shot by Collier. Wow, Mimi Collier now with 15.
Take a look at this too. Working hard, Blackwell's coming over, but again, she's just going around, over, top, through. She's making great shots. And Supernovas really don't have an answer for either of these two outsides.
Caroline Muth now to serve, and that is long. Muth has a heavy serve.
Yeah.
So Tabrak in to serve now for Omaha. Nora Sis-Tabrak. Out of the back row. Maldonado Diaz, 21.
And they do such a great job of leading her. So she's coming up and she's really attacking about 5 feet, 3 feet by the time she takes off and makes contact.
See Horde there coming in front of that combo, just held the middle long enough.
It just, split second is enough.
Natalia Valentin Anderson now to serve. to the net, but got it over.
Somehow. Good work.
Beeson with the big swing. What a shot.
Yeah.
Kill there by Kaylee Cox.
Both teams playing some good defense. Given their opportunity here for Cox to finish it off. See, Liao didn't quite get closed there. We've been pin to pin. And again, Liao's got to be leaning to the outside, trying to slow that. You know the ball's gone to the outside. Just tough.
Does appear, though, the Supernovas a little more fight here in set number 3. Oh, good dig by Murr. Kylie Murr kept that alive and led to the point for the Dallas Pulse. I mentioned earlier, Kylie Murr went from Ohio State to Penn State. I knew she went from Ohio State to Minnesota, misspoke, and of course her dad Scott texted me and said, hey. I said, Scott,
straighten
yes,
that out,
I know.
get that fixed.
I forgot, I'm glad he said something. She was at Ohio State for 4 years, all-time digs leader for the Buckeyes, and then went to Minnesota.
Good correction.
I appreciate that.
Yep. I thought you were perfect.
I have plenty of tweets to prove that that's not the truth. 11,000 plus tonight here.
Pretty good for a Sunday afternoon. People coming out.
Yeah.
Supporting professional volleyball.
Pulse the first to 20. Trying for the sweep on the road. This series has been won every time by the team that is traveling.
On the road.
Yep.
Yep.
Back row, Beeson tried to go deep corner. Valentine Anderson kept it alive. Collier with the push, not down. Nunaviller tried to swipe deep corner, got the line, just painted that line on the shot by Nunaviller.
Just a good job controlling the ball, finding that open space on the court, keeping it tight to the line.
Yeah, so we haven't had to use bolt 6 much, but here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Clearly. In fact, didn't paint the line.
Nope. Had some space there. Collier from the right side.
Nunaviller off the block, got the kill. Yeah, Nunaviller has provided a spark here in set 3.
Yep, she's a fiery player here and has found some success, making some adjustments.
Great opportunity. Oh, the block and down. Kaylee Cox got the hand on it.
Cox up there being strong, that push, that seal over. Watch that. And just the angle of that hand, redirecting it across, protecting from getting used.
Collier now serving. 21-18, Dallas 4 away from the sweep. Liao in the middle with the kill.
Started with a great pass there. Ogilvy right on point. Creates options.
Oh, what a great push.
I mean,
what a great heady play by Kaylee Cox.
The defense got pulled in. It was tight. The blockers stayed up. That deep corner, that means everybody stayed in their base position. So that deep corner is a chase for Nunaviller as she's trying to get there from the middle back.
You know, the life that the Supernovas have shown here in the third, it does feel like if they could find a way to pick up a win here, it has that reverse
little energy
kind of feel, yeah. And there's Merritt Beeson. Omaha back to within 2.
Beeson with a great swing there. Here you get a chance to see she's got some space, and just that quick swing, she really pulls it through.
There's no doubt Nunaviller has provided a spark. Out there leading on the floor right now. Right here at this point, one. Holder to serve. Allison Holder with a short serve. Pushed outside off the block, and Cox has come alive here in set number 3. That's her 3rd kill of the set.
Kind of mixed in Cox and Payne over on that right side, but Cox started off strong, kind of had a little, Payne came in, but Cox really playing strong right here in this set number 3.
And now the Hilltopper to serve.
And a great up.
What an up. Did not.
Rare error.
Rare for Maldonado Diaz.
Rare, as we've seen today.
So Beeson now back to serve. Dallas 2 away from a 3-0 sweep. Omaha trying to get back into it. Mosier's done a nice job as well, setting
she
since
really,
coming in for Sydney Hilly.
And the quiet defensive play also we've talked about.
Beeson with the dig. Is it going to keep it in? It does not. What a pounded ball out of the back row by Mimi Collier.
I was going to say that had pace. Wow, what a shot.
That was blister.
Yep. You can try and cushion that one all you want. There's still enough heat on it. It's going to come off fast and hard.
Might be lopsided right now. Match point. Beeson says, not yet. Beeson out of the back.
That connection between her and Mosier has been really sharp. 2 of them communicating quite a bit, leading. Beeson finishing it up strong.
Second match point coming up for the Pulse.
Parson made a run last time in this rotation. See if she can do it again.
A little tight to the net. Beeson goes over the bench to try to save it, but does not. And the Pulse with the point, and the Pulse come up with the sweep here in Omaha. So the Dallas Pulse come into Omaha and sweep the Supernovas, and for Omaha, that is now 4 losses in their last 5 matches, and they will have to find a way to get things going if they have postseason hopes.
I really think, you know, the Supernovas, they're in a critical point right now, as you mentioned, and they've got to figure it out. They've played 2 games here tight. They'll have a week here to get reorganized, but it's right now it's go time. It's critical.
Well, quick work for the Pulse. They win it in a sweep, 3-0 over the Supernovas. That's going to do it for us here in Omaha. For Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney. For our entire Nebraska Public Media crew, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on Nebraska Public Media.
Rugby Club.